Given everything that we've seen so far with, the Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff, I think it's safe to say that Hamaguchi knows what he's doing. Like, I am not super familiar with his work and the different things he's done on different projects with Square, but I will say that you can tell he's passionate, you can tell he's into this project, you can also tell that he has put a lot of work into just the handling and direction of this project. The big thing you can tell that I already see his fingerprints on this game is how they're handling the open world. Now, I know some people have been saying, no, I still think it's big zones, which is what I would have been happy with, but it really looks like we are actually getting open world based on some recent comments that were made, and I want to get into that. Before we do, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share it around, let people know I'm here, baby. Look, that's how people find out about me. That's how I grow, and it's thanks to you all that I've been growing. So thank you so much. A lot of speculation has been made on if these are just really just massive zones that we're seeing, and it's really just going to be interconnected with different like caves and different transition points or whatever. No, based on this new interview segment, so Hamaguchi tells Newsbeat, it won't be a go anywhere you want, do anything you want style of game from the get-go like Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We start out with a fairly broad area, a fairly wide area to explore, he says, but there are limitations on it. Which makes sense because you can't go certain places early on in the game or whatever. That doesn't mean that it's still not mapped out for you to do so later. Then as the story progresses, as the game progresses, you get new abilities and open up new areas, and the game expands further and further. It says the developers want the open world to work as one single space. This is the important part. With all the towns, all the dungeons, and everything linked together seamlessly in one space. Open world. They're doing it. It was really important. It was a really important feature that we wanted to add to this game, and one thing we wanted to focus on was the idea that you're giving the player an opportunity to explore and experience the world, he said. Okay, so there it is, right there. So what does that mean for everything else moving forward? Now that we've got official confirmation in this interview, that is what they're gunning for. They are going full open world, full seamless map. I think this puts down any kind of further speculation on that matter. So we can put that to bed. Look, I'm going to have to look into some of the other projects he's worked on because you can tell that this guy is passionate about this project. But what does this new confirmation of the open world mean for exploration? It means chocobos are going to be very important. It means your vehicles are going to be very important. And what could that mean for other, he says, abilities? Now that could just mean like getting chocobo, different types of chocobo, getting different types of vehicles, which based on what they've showed us in the trailer, it seems that that's very much a real thing. Could we get other abilities? Could we get the ability to, bust rocks or chop down trees or chop down brush to get to an area, or, some kind of like world explorations like in, I think back to Zelda, the different Zelda games, which are a big influence on this game. Especially Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time. I can see some Link to the Past and Ocarina of Time influence in this already. Could getting different items or abilities help your party to traverse, to move boulders, to bust boulders, to chop down trees, clear brush, burn away stuff, whatever? It's very possible. Now, he talks about dungeons. I would consider like the Mithril Mines, the Materia Cave, dungeons. Those are dungeons. Obviously, dungeons are going to be very like linear. They will be, very direct, because we saw in the Sephiroth Cloud portion of the Rebirth footage that they showed that it's very linear how you traverse through there, right? It's not on rails, but it's a cave. It's a system of caves. You're going through a mountain. You're not going to be able to go through the walls and do all this other stuff. I actually saw a few people complaining about that part. They're like, see, look, it's on rails. And I'm like, no, you're going through a cave. You're going through a dungeon. It's going to be very confined. I thought early on there will be various points like that where it's confined and you have to just link the open world big sections together with those things. That's not going to be the case based on this. We could get several really cool dungeons Like, not just the things we're used to, the Mithril Mines, the Materia Cave, the caves leading to Coral, stuff like that. I don't think we're gonna be limited to that. I think we're gonna get new types of dungeons. You all know what my theory is on Knights of the Round, or what my wish is for Knights of the Round. It's not really a theory, it's a wish. I would love to see them do something like that. Dungeon crawls to get new weapons, new abilities that weren't there before. Add side quest content, add meat to the game that really matters. With what he said here, it's all possible. Everything is on the table. The dungeon thing, I think, is really impressive because you can actually expand that. If you think about, and I keep talking about the Mithril Mines, but if you think about that area, like right after you fight the Midgar Zolom, like when you go into the mines, it's, you know, you kind of go down, if I remember correctly, you go down and to the right of the screen, there's a section up there where you can get a materia and fight a big bird monster and all that kind of stuff. And then you, like a little maze pattern to the left, and then a few screens over, you fight the Turks. They will absolutely expand that. Like, that is absolutely going to be bigger, and I can't wait. I think one of the really cool things that, and again, I feel like this is Hamaguchi's fingerprints on this, the exploration. It's very much classic Legend of Zelda with the exploration and the sense of adventure. I hope that's something they're going to infuse into this. I think that will really take it above and beyond. The original Final Fantasy VII world map had some cool locations and things, but for the most part, it was just various random battles, and it was very tight as far as where you could go. Like, until you got the high wind, you could kind of land in certain spots, but it wasn't it wasn't like The Witcher or Elder Scrolls or something like that. Some people remember it that way. It absolutely wasn't that way. The other thing I'm really excited about with open world is the submarine stuff. Now, I don't think we're gonna get that in this game. We might. We don't know. We might. But I think you get the submarine when you start the large materia quest. I think that's gonna be a game 3 quest, if I had to guess, because it's after Meteor is summoned. If Meteor's summoned at all in this game, we don't know. And there's the rumors, and we're not going to get into that too much in this video, but there's a lot of chatter that Unreal 5 is going to feature heavily for the third game. I think this is optimized Unreal 4. Unreal 5 will feature heavily for the third game, and then it's whatever we want to do. It's whatever we want to do at that point. We're going to have like I think we're going to have fully mapped out and created ocean floor, like the entire globe, the entire world of Gaia. I think they're going to completely map it out, and we're going to be able to just sandbox this thing, just have a good time. I'm looking forward to the ocean stuff, the submarine missions and things. So this is good news. This is good news. As you can already tell, and I'm sure you will have your own thoughts as well, like, this really confirms open world. That's absolutely what this is. Confirmed. They are confirming it. They're like, if you didn't draw that conclusion from what we showed you, let me go ahead and confirm this for you. Now they've shown it, now they've confirmed it, we can just dream and speculate for the next 5 months. Next 5 months. And hopefully the December trailer, I think we're definitely going to get a December trailer. Hopefully that will confirm even more. Throw your comments in there, and it's early in the morning. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words. It's so early for me. But I wanted to get this out there for you all today. Have a great day. Throw a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the love and support. And I'm going to try to go live tonight. Talk about some more stuff. I've got some more content coming out later this week, just some random game news and some other things that we're getting off the ground, non-FF7R related. So appreciate the love and support. Y'all have a great day. Be safe, be good to each other. Keep rocking. I will see you all in the next video. Take care. I want to say a quick thank you to my YouTube and Patreon members and supporters. If you would like to support the future creation of content on this channel, get some few extra perks and some art sent to your door every month, consider becoming a Patreon or YouTube member. Details and links are in the video description.